Good evening and welcome to another edition of WHITT Sessions. I'm your host, Chelsea Whittington. What is a WHITT session? I'm so glad you asked. Once again, a WHITT session is a pop-up interview in a pop-up location with surprise guests. Today I have not one, but two surprise guests. They also happen to be my friends and my colleagues, and they are representing the illustrious organization of the Northern Indiana Links chapter. And I have to my right Miss Alicia Pritchett, who is the chapter president forever. No, we're not letting her go. She's wrapping up her tenure. Yes. And to my left is Keisha White, who does all things publicity, community outreach, and what do they say in the fine print? And all other duties as a side. As you can see, Miss Pritchett is wearing a beautiful, beautiful hat because it's Derby time. And who doesn't know about the Links and their amazing event, the Derby? The Kentucky Derby, we typically celebrate it with our hats. And so I forgot my hat. So those savvy cell phone users, put a filter on me. I'm wearing a hat, see? But we're honestly here to talk about the great works of the Links, the upcoming event on May 7th, and how all of you who are watching can get involved through contributions and raffles and all that good stuff. So, Madam President, will you start with the deets?
Well, it is Derby time once again. Our Derby will be held, on May 7th, which is a Saturday, and you'll hear more details from my Link sister, Keisha, who is actually our program fundraising chair.
Oh, I left out the most important part. She raises funds
for the event. This is Keisha's, I think, third year being our fundraising chair, and she's done an awesome job in that role. We want our guests, our partners, our sponsors to join us on this day. The time is from 4 to 6 p.m. Once again, we will be virtual because of the pandemic. We hope by this time next year, we will be back in person. So definitely get your attire ready.
My hat ready. I'll have a hat.
Next year, you have a whole year now to get prepared. But today is about sponsoring, offering, and making an appeal to our public to donate towards this worthy cause. We use the funds for our scholarship recipients, which are our high school recipients, as well as our other programs, which you will hear more about later in this session. But right now, it's Derby time, and we want to talk about the Kentucky Derby and what the agenda will include for May 7th. So I will pass it over to Keisha at this time.
Now, Keisha, before you jump in, I'm just curious to know if you all happen to know, how did the concept come about? I mean, who said, let's do a Derby party? Because when I first started to see it and see the pictures, I was like, wow, everybody looks so fancy, so elegant. How did it come about?
Oh, wow. This was 12 years ago, right? Oh. So that's a very, very long time when you're talking Derby and supporting the Derby and putting your hats on. So that's 12 years ago, right? And it started at the Dynasty, believe it or not. Dynasty is where it started. I believe one year we might have been at the Radisson. I'm not sure. But we have progressed since then. And we moved on to, we were at the Avalon. I take that back. And then we were at the Dynasty. And so we have, right now, we're busting through the seams. So although we're virtual, our membership dictates that we will need to take this show on the road come next year. So look out for some fantastic and fun ideas coming out of the Northern Indiana chapter of the Links. And so we're just excited behind it. And I really want to talk about the day of the Derby, right? So for between 4 to 6, it seems like it's a long time, 2 hours. What do you do in 2 hours virtually? So, you know, I think we all have, you know, done a lot of virtual things, meetings all day. We've even done our happy hour virtually.
Totally. Now, we need to have one now.
We need to have one right now. So, but we're going to bring the Derby to your living room. We're going to bring the Derby to your basement. We're going to bring the Derby to your outdoor space. We're going to bring the Derby wherever you are. That's where the Derby is going to follow, right? And so we want to bring that type of excitement. I see the beautiful hat. Oh, gosh. I promise you, dress up, take pictures, because we'll have a photo booth. Video. Photo booth by Cooley's Video. In addition to that, we're going to have comedian Damon Williams from Chicago.
The Damon. That's my buddy. Hey, Damon. Renowned
Say
Damon.
it again.
The renowned.
I'm going to have to tag him in this video. That's my buddy.
Absolutely.
He follows me.
Okay, great. I'm his friend on Facebook too. Don't tell anybody.
Okay, nobody's
I'm one
watching.
of the 5,000 people that are friends on
You
Facebook.
made it.
I made the cut. So I think that was really
Damon.
earlier on. But we're also featuring a local DJ.
Okay.
DJ All Out. Woo. Bringing us on the ones and twos. DJ All Out. So that's a pack-filled program. In addition to that, we're going to spotlight our scholarship recipients from last year, and we're going to do a call to action video. I saw the call to action video last night. I was in tears.
Really?
Madam President, she was in tears. We were all in tears. So it is going to be a 2 hours worth of an experience, right? It's going to be a Zoom experience. And so we want everyone to come out. Tickets are only $25.
Oh, that's nothing for everything you just named.
$25.
Yeah.
And we're actually posted on Eventbrite. And after this, I'll post it on our page.
Yes.
How you can get a ticket.
Okay.
How you can get a ticket. So it's really easy. We really just want to feel some energy on that day. We want people to spotlight on their cameras, dancing in their living rooms and having their hats on and, just coming ready to watch the Derby as well at the end of our Derby. So,
well, I know the Links always do it right. They do it tight. We always look and be like, oh my, here come the Links. The Links sisters. But your cause is amazing.
Yeah.
You had me at scholarships. Anytime I hear the word scholarships, I think about young people. I think about us fueling their dreams. I think about them coming back home, working and thriving in our community thanks to the gifts that our supportive community provides. So you got to tell me, somebody, how we get involved from sponsorships to donations.
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as sponsorships, we have 5 levels. Our highest level is, I believe, $1,500, whereby sponsors can go on our website to the Northern Indiana Links chapter website if you want to become a sponsor. You can also contact our PR chair, Ms. Shay King, and her email address is nilinks.pr@gmail.com. So if you want to become a sponsor or you can contact any of members of the Links Incorporated of our chapter if you want to become a sponsor. Our sponsorship levels go from $1,500 down to $250, $500, $1,000, whatever you want to give though to support our cause. We don't turn down any money, so any amount that you want to give, but those are the levels that we have, and those levels were designated for Black trainers who have participated in the Kentucky Derby, the first Black jockey who won the race.
Really?
Our Ansel Williamson was one of the first Black jockeys. So everything is really centered around the Kentucky Derby, and there's a little bit of Black history that's involved in the selection of why we have the different sponsorship levels. Also, we will have a raffle to also help to contribute to our cause. Raffle tickets can be purchased from any chapter member of the Links Incorporated. Our chapter, we can get tickets to you. Everyone loves money.
Yeah,
and that's what Keisha said in our press bulletin. Everyone loves money. So this year, all of our prizes are cash donations.
Yes.
Cash prizes. The ticket price for a raffle ticket is only $25. You have the opportunity for first place will receive a $1,500 cash award. Second place, $1,000 cash award. Third place, $500. Fourth and fifth place, each $250. So that's a lot of moolah that's out there for some lucky winners.
Moolah.
And an opportunity at just $25 to win. Just think, $25 can get you. You can gain $1,500.
That's almost a tank of gas.
Awesome return on your investment. Yes. So our raffle will be held on June 4th.
Okay.
At 11 o'clock a.m. It would be a virtual raffle that you can see also It will be streamed on our Facebook page. The raffle will be held in person, though, at 3503 Martin Luther King Drive in Gary, which is Community Health Net Center that's located in Gary.
Is that your Link Sister shop? Hey, Dr. Seabrook.
One of our own Link members, Dr. Janet Seabrook, is the owner of that facility, and that's where the drawing will be held. So we're asking people to please purchase your raffle tickets. You have between now and June 4th to purchase raffle tickets. Also,
so we can purchase them up until the day of?
Well,
or is it the third?
Not up until the day of, but
not until the day of.
Okay.
Like come close to that date.
Yeah.
We'll have a cutoff.
They need to get them today.
We'll have a cutoff period.
Yeah.
We'll have a cutoff period. But we want to basically, we're seeking for funds as much as possible to definitely give our scholarships. We give out 4 scholarships. We have our first place winner receives $1,500 for 4 consecutive years.
Oh, wow.
Our second place winner receives $1,000 for 4 consecutive years. And our third and fourth place winners receive $500 each for 4 consecutive years. So we definitely want to support our youth in the community to further their education, and your contributions, your donations all go towards this worthy cause. In addition, we also have a lot of our programs that we do in the community. We have our STEM program, which is local, right at Frankie Woods McCullough Academy.
Yes.
We have won first place in our central area for being the top chapter for a service to youth committee project. So we
was it that STEM project?
It was our STEM project.
That's great.
We're going into our 7th year, and that program chair is our Link sister, Cynthia Powers.
Hey, Miss Powers.
Yes, I know everyone knows.
Everybody knows Miss Cynthia.
She heads up that program, and we are so proud of our chapter for being a Best Practice Award-winning chapter to win first place last year at our Central Area Conference. So we actually won a monetary award of $2,500 with that award. So our chapter members, and we thank our partnership with Gary Community School Corporation.
You're welcome.
And also they have some awesome teachers there. I think Miss McIntosh is one of the teachers, as well as Miss Yvonne Lucas is another teacher that's in the program over there. But not only that, we also have this year we started a grant through Baxter, through our Central Area division of the Links Incorporated. We were a $16,000 grant recipient, and with those funds we've done a lot of things, but we're most proud of our backpack program that we have in partnership with the girls and boys at Frankie Woods McCullough Academy. We send home healthy meals every weekend with the students. They also get healthy tips on how to prevent early detection of chronic kidney disease. Also, the kids, we are in partnership with the Food Bank of Northwest Indiana, as well as Purdue Northwest Extension, who have sponsored virtual exercising webinar classes with the students, as well as the food banks. They're awesome.
You know what, Alicia? I like that piece about the food, and Keisha, because many may not realize or know that some of our students, the only meals they get are at school.
And
that's true. You all are filling in a gap that sometimes districts don't necessarily know about. People don't want to discuss, or they say, oh, no, we're fine. But as soon as they get that bag open, they're like, oh, thank you. So that's an amazing program, and that's why you all have to give to ensure that these type of resources continue. All right, Madam President, continue.
I was going to say, when you mentioned that early detection is best at a young age, Black Americans make up 13% of the U.S. population, but account for 35% of the U.S. population with chronic kidney disease.
Didn't know
So
that.
starting with the young people at a young age, to get them to eat healthy, to learn about proper eating tips, to learn about healthy, what type of exercises they should be doing. It's just phenomenal that we're able to provide those type of services. This one of my co-chairs, Mona Derico Howe, came up with this idea, and it just has really flourished. And we hope to continue that again with local support, again from proceeds from this program, so we can have another year of continuing that program. We also are very proud of, we have a junior NSB, which is for young folks who want to enter into the career of engineering.
Okay.
And again,
so that's NSB.
Yes,
They call it
yes,
NSB. Yeah.
Junior NSB. So this was our first year, actually our second year of being a charter chapter. So we're excited about that program as well. We have one youth advisor, Naomi, that's will be working with us, Naomi Foster, that's an engineer, and she will be working with our youth in that area as well. We have great, a lot of awesome committee chairs, Joe Pruitt, Jalila Dukes are working with the students, as well as Callie Power, Berea Powers is working with the students as well. So we're excited about that. That's another program where these proceeds will be used. We had our men's health fair,
now
men's
that
health and wellness fair this
so
year.
needed. Yes. You want to talk about that, Keisha? The health and wellness fair was all the rage. You had to fold it up with some football. I mean, however we can package it up for our men.
Tailgating Thursday is what it was.
Yes, tailgating Thursday. I follow the lead. I know what's going on.
That's right.
But that's the way to do it. You attach it to something that we're attracted to, and then you throw the health in there. We're like, aha. You got your blood pressure checked.
Yeah.
It's got to be sneaky with it. But how was it?
Absolutely. It was awesome. It was an opportunity to really converse with men, right? We don't often talk to men about going to the doctor. They don't really look at that. They don't want to talk about it. So it was a great opportunity to just chat it up with them and talk about the everyday experiences that they're having, right? What's number one with men? Prostate cancer. And men don't like to go and get checked. So I think with the collaboration of our organization and the men who attended, they were able to say, maybe I should take down a barrier and get checked for prostate and get checked for chronic disease and just get an overall checkup to make sure that I'm good, not just for me, but for my family. Right?
And it was great too that women tuned in to get the information and perhaps circle back and said, honey, these sounds like signs, symptoms, or let's go together, or let's take this time and just make sure that you're doing well. So you all are just busy, busy bees, and I know there are some who may have just tuned in. I'm Chelsea Whittington. You have just tuned in to another CWIT session. A CWIT session is a pop-up conversation in a surprise location with surprise guests. I'm chatting with Keisha White and Alicia Pritchett, two of my longtime friends, and I just love how I come into so many different circles. I brag about being from the region, being from Gary, because everybody knows everybody. Somebody's always involved in some organization, and we just connect. We cross, we support one another. Buy a ticket from me, buy a ticket from this. I have a student over here, send them over here so they can get this scholarship, and we're going to keep doing that, and we're going to keep doing it with your help. So we need another recap for somebody when it's going to happen.
I really want to say all of what we discussed here today, we can't do it by ourselves.
That's right.
Right? We need the help of our constituents. We need the help of the community. We need the help of everyone. So I really want to spotlight a few of our sponsors today. Kappa Alpha Psi. I know that's near and dear to you. Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity. Powers and Haywood Fleming Associates, Edgewood Health, Ziegler, BMW, Dillard Consulting, Freedom Link Trust, Methodist Hospital, NAACP, that's the Gary branch, Dorico CPA, Conduent, WDS Group, Divinity Funeral Home, Community Health Net, Politicking, and we also have the AKAs who are sponsoring. Those are those that are in our chapter. And then Eric Blackman, he is also one of our sponsors. So
and my brother, my husband's line brother.
Yeah. Hey, so just want to throw that out and give a kudos and shout out to our sponsors. Our president, who does a magnificent job,
yes, she does.
And her think tank is always on. I promise you 24 hours a day. I could have never retained all of that information in one sitting. So kudos to our president. I can't even say any more about it.
Well, kudos to you too, because being the fundraising chair, you know how when you're in meetings, like, who wants to head up the fundraising? And then it's like, ooh, what time is it? I got to go to the restroom. But no, it's not for the faint at heart, but the passion is there. Yeah. And you have an amazing organization that consistently backs you up. But I love how she gave the kudos to the sponsors, because what it does is, for those of you watching, when you don't hear your name, Deltas, when you don't hear your name, Zetas, and all the, I'm not even Greek, but I know you were like the AKA, so I'm like, the Kappas, so we're the rest of them. So that's a perfect way.
Well, I will say the Deltas gave $1,000 last year. So again, but it's not too late.
It's not too late. I will
say that the Deltas was one of our major sponsors last year, and that's the Gary Alumni Chapter.
All right, Gary Alumni Chapter.
Shayna Corrupt. We're going to put that plug in. So
hey, Shayna.
Deltas, you can still show up for this year. It's not too late, and as well as all the other sororities and fraternities, other civic organizations. We truly, Urban League, we truly thank the NAACP. I'll be picking up a check this afternoon.
All right, Mr. Mays, have that check ready.
Steve Mays. But we truly thank all organizations. We also have churches that also give to our cause. So individuals on the day of, please join us. We will be doing our shout outs as people are calling in and making their contributions. If you want to get your name heard, please call in. And everything, we say this in jest, but it's all for a worthy cause as far as supporting and transforming the Northwest Indiana community. We service Lake, LaPorte County, and Porter County. Okay. So the funds, we don't stop here in the region. We're broad. And really, since we've been in the pandemic, we've been reaching out globally. We've had people from across the nation call and give to our causes. People international will call in. So that's the good part about it being virtual.
Right. That's true.
You can, like Keisha said, you have your own environment to really sit back and enjoy the Derby. Have your bourbon on hand.
Oh, what's a Derby without bourbon?
That's correct.
Okay.
Have your hats. We will be showcasing, and we will be panning our audience via Zoom to see what you're wearing. And basically, it's a good time. We will still have a good time, even though it's virtual. Have on your dance shoes. Again, any type of conversation, partner, we will have some shout outs to different businesses as well. We will be promoting all of our sponsors throughout the entire event. Again, there's also will be a link on our website for all of our sponsors. Basically, anyone on our website can also click in directly into your company. So we want to do as much,
That's a great part.
It's a give back.
Yeah,
you're supporting us, and we also want to support our sponsors as well. So, and it's all about partnerships and relationships and what we can do to help transform our community. And that's what one of the biggest things about the links is transforming our community.
You're definitely doing it, and I would assume that links kind of lends itself to connecting.
Yes.
Linking, you're connecting
friendship.
Okay.
That's one of our core.
Well, you are definitely my friends. I'm linked to my sisters here who are here for a worthy cause. And I'm so grateful that so many of you are tuned in. We're on a variety of channels because people get their information in different spaces. And we're going to continue to promote this. I'm going to continue to help you push the message from now up until the raffle. So we have the May 7th Derby, and then we have the raffle drawing on June 4th.
Correct.
And for more information, please make sure you continue to follow the Links Facebook page, go to the Northern Indiana Links website. You can inbox me. I have the information. I'll be pushing it out again. Share this video. And one last time, can you just give the information on the date of the event, how they can get tickets and how they can give?
Awesome. Yes. So the date of the event is Saturday, May 7th at 4 until 6 p.m. You can purchase tickets via Eventbrite, and I will actually share that out once this is done and make sure that you all have options to purchase a ticket. If you know any member of our organization, we are more than happy to reach back out to you to get a ticket in your hand. And you actually don't need a physical ticket. It'll be emailed to you, but we'll make sure to come and pick up your donation, which will support your admissions into the event.
So now, how do they get the raffle tickets? What do we need to do?
Sure. So there are members who have actual physical copies of the tickets. So we can canvas and go wherever we need to go to sell our raffle tickets.
Okay.
Yes. So just look at our our Facebook page, Northern Indiana Links.
All right. Madam President, I heard you. I don't know if they heard you, but off camera when I was like, President forever. She made a really brief comment saying, no, that's coming to a close.
It is.
Say it ain't so, Miss Pritchett. Tell us about your tenure, termination, and conclusion, and what's next. I know you're not leaving the links. You're just leaving the presidency. You're linked forever.
Yes. My term actually ends this Saturday. April 30th. Our term ends, but there will be a smooth transition with our new president and our new administration team. So everything, we will continue to flourish and continue to carry out our mission and our vision of our organization. We have just phenomenal, professional, I would say extraordinary women in our organization.
I would agree.
So without a doubt, I know, even though my term ends, I will continue, as you said, to be a member.
Yes.
I have some committees that are true to my heart. We just started our Dress for Success. It's one of our newest initiatives, whereby we do a clothes drive for women who are in need of professional clothes to go on interviews. We just donated a lot of outfits in the Chicago market, which is where their headquarters is at, a couple of weeks ago. Our National Trends Chair, actually Bond Pritchett and Leslie Moore, and their committee, the National Trends, just went over there. So that's one of the committees that's true to my heart, as well as I love Junior NSBE.
Yes.
So I can't wait to actually take off this hat and go into another as a member to work on helping definitely work with our youth. So I'm excited. All of our committees are great. Anytime, when we talk about voter registration, getting out the vote, that's one of our main pushes. Just, as our duty as an organization, we are nonpartisan, but that's our duty as an organization to make sure that we help work and partner with organizations such as the NAACP to get out and help, promote, basically for everybody to exercise their right to vote. So I'm very excited. Again, I'm not going away. You'll see me.
They won't let you. I know.
In the background, and but it's been a good 4 years as president, and I had just, like I say, our membership is just awesome, and it's been a pleasure to work with them, and it's definitely been a pleasure to be with you these last couple of years as we have been virtual. You have really helped us to get our name out there for the community, more awareness for what our organization is about. You were there with us when we did our huge fundraiser during when COVID first started, whereby we collected over $30,000 in donations from our sponsors. You were right there as we awarded the checks to the YWCA,
Sojourner Truth House. You all did a little caravan.
And you were right there with us every step of the way, and we really appreciate your connection with us and your partnership. We love you.
It's my honor. It's my honor, and I love you.
We look forward to always seeing you at the Derby, and maybe in another role. So you just never know.
Who knows?
You never know.
I might get that secret envelope invitation to be.
secret envelope.
That's a whole different show. You have been tuned in to a CWIT session, a pop-up interview in a pop-up location with surprise guests. I have been delighted to welcome to our session today Keisha White, Alicia Pritchett, both stellar women in our community, today representing the Northern Indiana chapter of the Links Incorporated. I want to send a special shout out to Shay Wright King. I have to say Wright because she and I went to high school together. She was Shay Wright back in the day, West Side. She is a hard worker, always has been, always will be, and she is a follow through. She's the type of person who follows through. So that just lets me know the caliber of your membership and many, many more.
She's out there too.
Hey, Shay. And so she'll be sharing and making sure you all are all messaged up. That's where these documents come from. They come from Shay. But again, I want to encourage and invite each and every one of you in your own way to support the upcoming Derby on May 7th, whether it's a donation, purchase of a raffle ticket, a sponsorship, and a word of encouragement goes a long way as well. But we prefer the donation to couple that word of encouragement so that our young people reap the benefits of our donations.
And I want to say one more thing, because before we end, I will be remiss if I did not really give kudos to one of our chapter members, and that's Kathy Brantley. She was the one actually that brought the Derby idea to our organization.
All right, Kathy, thank you.
We really do appreciate it. It's been an excellent fundraiser for us, and as far as helping to promote and do our mission and our causes in the community. So I do want to recognize that Kathy Brantley was the individual, one of our Link sisters, who brought the Kentucky Derby idea to our organization.
I love it. And that's a great place to put a pin in it. Grab your hats. Get ready for the Derby on May 7th. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been your host, Chelsea Whittington. Who you with? CWIT. We'll see you next time.